Well, good morning, my friends. This is Thea with Gingham and Glue. Welcome back to my channel. It is, it's Sunday. You guys probably won't see this till tomorrow. I get horrible service out at my house. Ugh, don't get me started. And so it takes me a while to get, like, hours to get a video uploaded. So I wait until I get to work and I use the Wi-Fi. So, okay, so today we're getting inspired. I found a new channel on YouTube, called Sevenplaza, and I think her name is, I'm going to butcher it. You'd probably butcher mine too. Elizabeth, I believe. She's Dutch and she's super fun, super cute. Go check out her channel. Again, her channel's called Sevenplaza, all one word. And she was doing this really fun technique where, and I'm sure it's been done before, but I loved what she was doing, where she turns ordinary scrapbook paper into something a little more fun, using stencils and stamps. Oh my gosh, I have so much scrapbook paper, you guys. I have drawers full that I've either collected or purchased or been given. I've inherited a lot of stuff from my Aunt Polly. She's kind of like my junk journal fairy. She just kind of swoops in and gives me stuff between me and my sister. So I've got a lot of stuff from her, and I have so much scrapbook paper that I don't love, I don't like at all. I think, a lot of it's dated, because, a lot of this stuff is from, like the 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, it's just a lot of paper that I don't use, although I do like these. So yeah, I thought we would kind of play around and see what we can come up with, because I'd like to make kind of a little junk journal. I pulled out some heavy duty craft card stock. I hang on to like a lot of things that come in packages and things, but I do purchase on Amazon this thick craft stock. I think is cardstock is what it's called. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'd like to do something with it, and I thought, it'll be kind of fun. I love color. As I'm sure you probably noticed, since I've been doing videos, I love color, and I always stray from neutral tones, dark tones, grungy tones. But it's so funny because I do love that stuff. But I tend to go towards all the color. And so I thought I would challenge myself and do something a little bit different. So, because I do have some Tim Holtz paper. I'm trying to remember what I did with it now. It's in one of my binders on the shelf, but I thought it'd be fun to just do like a really grungy, no real theme type junk journal. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my stamps again. I say again, but I was playing with them yesterday. I actually I did make a video yesterday. But then I was going in to look at it and started playing it and was like, ugh, no, I'm good. So I deleted it. I just wasn't happy with it. I just didn't think it was, ugh. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm pulling out We're gonna start off with like some background stamps. I'm trying to think of where the other ones are. A lot of the stamps I've gotten. Oh, here we go. Yeah. These are all stamps I got from my aunt. Like, I was so excited when she brought them to me. I was just like, oh my gosh, are you sure? Are you sure you want to give those up? She's like, yes, it's fine. I do have this one that I have not used. Hero Arts rubber stamps. I don't know if it has a, yeah, can't remember. I think this might have been from my aunt. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm going to take this one out because I thought this one would be kind of cool. But we are going to, first thing we're going to do is we're going to stencil. I've got random things flying everywhere while I'm taking things out. So I do have a lot of stencils, and I keep them in a binder because it just, I don't know, it's just easier for me. It just works better for me. So some people, you know, they hang theirs or they put them in, they keep them in the sleeves they came in. I'm not that person. I don't do that. It's too, I like being organized, but at the same time, you know, I need things easily accessible. That could be cool. That one's kind of cool. It's kind of like a wave one. Can you tell? I haven't used a couple of these, which is ridiculous, but okay. I'm going to hop back over into this direction. And please don't ask me where I got these. It's been years. I've had them for years. I don't remember. I really don't. Have no clue. Kind of like that one. That one's kind of fun. The clock gears. It's kind of a swirly. Can you tell I use these for art journaling? I art journaled for a long time. But I haven't done it in quite some time either. So, okay. We're just going to sift through these just to make sure. I do kind of like that one. Kind of a spider webby. That one could be fun. Is it the same one? Yes, it is. I've got two of the same. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. I'm gonna grab the clock. Ooh, that almost turned into a disaster. Oh my gosh. Clock gears. Wow. I'm so sorry, you guys. Whoa. I love that one. Okay, and then I do have some Tim Holtz stencils. So let's look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't believe yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos where Thea is all over the place. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep those out. We're gonna keep all Tim Holtz out because those are just awesome. I do like that one. Are you guys able to see? Yeah, you guys are seeing this okay, I think. I do have some of these cardboard ones. I purchased these sometime last year because I couldn't find any of my stencils. I looked everywhere, could not find them. And I was just so mad. You know, you spend a lot of money on things and you want to be able to use them. And now I can't remember where I found them. I have no idea. Super fun. Just kind of look in here. I don't know, these may have been like Walmart or Dollar Tree or something, I'm not sure. Okay, hurry it up, Thea. We don't have all day. Let me look in here. Oh, I do like that. Let's go with that. There are a lot of florals and swirlies, so I'm gonna forgo those, I think. One of my bigger ones. These were some of my very first stencils. I do remember that. Don't know where I got them, but yeah. Okay. So let me slide this over here. Did I grab a piece of? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to start with the smaller ones. Yes, and I've got all my inks out that are oxides out, Distress Oxides, Tim Holtz, Ranger, you know the drill, that I think would work really well with this. So let's start with the green, and I am gonna grab just some regular cardstock so that I have something to kind of, you know, when I'm doing the edges. Let's see. Do you want to start with that? Yeah, let's start with this. I think this would be good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with Bundled Sage because I just want just a little bit. Kind of blending into the same color, but at the same time showing up on the paper. So I'm hoping that it shows up just barely. You probably won't be able to see it, so give me just a second. It's just barely there. I don't know if you can see it. That really blends in. So, and that's kind of what I want. At first, we're gonna go darker and lighter here in just a minute. Yeah, that's blends in really, really well. I just want a little bit, nothing crazy. All right. So, like, again, I don't know if you can see that. It's just barely on there. I do see glitter, which I was using glitter yesterday. I do have to show you guys something here real quick. I was inspired yesterday by Natasha with Treasure Books. She was making paper beads to use for dangles. And so I thought I would try to do some, and they are fun. I don't have the right setup like for drying. These two aren't done really, but yeah, she just took scrapbook paper. Well, she was using a calendar to make her paper beads, and then she would coat them in just cheap glitter nail polish, which I have. You wouldn't be able to tell by the state of my nails, but aren't they pretty? They're super pretty. I only made a few because I don't really have the setup for it. I'll have to figure that out because I do want to make more. Aren't they pretty though? I love them. So yeah, I was working with glitter, which is all over the place now. So yeah, so I decided to use my little jars here as a, there we go, just like that. Put that over there. Okay, so now that we've used the Bundled Sage, let's see, let's use, just gonna, like that. So I did the crackle. Let's use some of the Tim Holtz. Let's see. Vintage photo walnut stain. Rusty hinge. Let's try the rusty hinge. It's definitely more... It's definitely darker or lighter, however way you look at it. Oh yeah, and you can see that a lot better than the first one. But that's kind of what I wanted. That's kind of what I wanted. Slide this over. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Looking good. Okay. Just like that. Some of them are going to be darker. Of course, the harder you press, the darker it's going to be. I'm going to do just a little bit in the middle. All right, looking good. Just a smidge there. All right. We got that. I'm just going to rub some of this off. Do I want another one? That is the question. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with some walnut stain, I think. Yeah. Love this technique. I think it's just super cool. It's amazing the things you don't think about, what's possible until you get inspired. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay. All right, I think we're done stenciling, and that, I think it looks super cool. It almost looks like an animal print, doesn't it? I think it's really fun though. Okay, so now I am going to come in with some of my stamps. I have these. I can get it open. Did she tape that? Oh, she did, I think. Oh my gosh. There we go. Gosh. Okay. I just did not want to come open. So I've got those. I've also got these. I love the drink rings. That there, which has not been used. Yep, this was one for my aunt. It has not been used. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me grab one of my acrylic blocks. Grab one of the little ones. Okay. Peel that off. Put it on my block. Set this over here. Okay. Do I want Black Soot or Uncharted Mariner? I think we'll go with Black Soot. That's fun. Okay. Okay. I like how that looks. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. And then let's see, what else do we want to do to it? Do we want to do anything else to it? I'm thinking. Does it need more, or do you think it is good? I think we're going to set this to the side. Yeah, let's set this to the side. Okay, so let me grab, excuse me, I'm going to grab some of this blue and let me grab a stencil. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to grab some of this Stormy Sky. It is going to blend in, and I know that, but I want it subtle. Let me just get some of that off the brush. This does not transfer to your ink pad at all. Got, oh yeah, it's got a little bit of the walnut stain still in it, so I think it looks so neat. Love this. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I'm in love. Oh, yep. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Super fun. So it's got the Stormy Sky, but it's also got some of the walnut stain, probably even some vintage photo from my blending brush in it. I think that's just so pretty. Love that. Okay. So let's see. Do I even want to do another stencil over that? That's the question, because it looks super pretty, just like it is. I need some maybe contrasting flourishes, I think. Let's try that. And let's go with the Uncharted Mariner. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to put a little bit on. Nothing crazy. Maybe a little more, because it's not really showing up, but it's super pretty, that's for sure. Oop. Oh yeah, love that. Very, very subtle. Oh, love it. Yeah, just awesome. Awesome. Yep. Glad I did that. Do I need a little something there? Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, stop while I'm ahead. All right, so now let me get this off here. I have to clean my brush before too long. Okay, now what do we want for stamps? That is the question, isn't it? I've got all kinds. I've got some of those. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some, that's for certain. I do love the, oops, I do love these. I think these are really neat. What do I want? Do I want to do, you know, more of the designs or more? I gotta keep in mind what I'm going for. I'm going for a grungier look. Sorry, I'm just glancing through my other stamps over here. I have a huge mess, that's for sure. Wonder if those would, that would work. I think it would be okay. Wonder if I have, pull it out? No. I have a eye chart stencil. There's the clock gears. Maybe just right like that. Should I do soot or should I do, no, I'm waffling here. I know some of you are probably like, yeah, just leave it like this. I know, I can't leave things alone though. You know what? We're going to just go for it. I'm sick of trying to figure it out. I don't have a big block for this, so this is just going to have to go like this. Do I want vintage photo or do I want black soot? I think we're going to go with black soot. You know, the nice thing about doing this is that if you don't like it, you know, you can just do another one. Do another one. I don't know if the ink is getting on this or not. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. I don't think it looks too bad. I think what I am going to do, though, is... Sorry, I'm just trying to get the ink off my stamp. Let me flip this over because that's kind of wet. I think I'm going to do something with rusty hinge because I think we need that extra something in there. Put this on the back of this. There we go. Okay. Just get some of this. Just kind of flipping it around. Need some more ink though. Okay. I really like that. I think it's really neat. I think it's got a little bit of something extra to it, but not totally overpowering. I don't think. You may think, but I don't think. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. I think it's really neat. Super cool. Okay, so let me set that one to the side. How are we doing on time? We're about a half hour in, so we're doing good. Okay, now I'm going to bring this one in, and I think I want to get out my scattered straw. So I'm going to, let me get this completely off here. Use something I haven't used yet. That's kind of fun. And grab my brush. Make sure it's coming off good. I love how, you know, like the Uncharted Mariner and the Rusty Hinge or the Walnut Stain. I love the colors that it mixes together. So we might have to try something like that. Okay, I'm gonna do my scattered straw. You can barely see it, which is what I'm going for. Yeah, we got a little bit here and there. Some of it's starting to come up or show. Oh yeah. That is good. Slide this over just a smidge. Yep, loving it. Super fun. Okay, so there's scattered straw. And now, I can just get this off here, or most of it, okay? And let's see, what do we want to use? Let's use some of the beehive. That'll be a good one. Okay, what color do I want? Do I want to go walnut stain, rusty hinge? Oh, I also have tattered rose that I thought would look kind of neat. I've also got weathered wood. Let's do the weathered wood. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's subtle. Yeah. Let's try to get... Oh, yeah. Super fun. Yep. Again, it kind of looks like an animal skin, almost like a snake. I hate snakes, but I'm okay with this. I hate snakes. I am terrified. Like, start crying when I see one, terrified. Which actually happened last month. So I'd gone out on the front porch. I sat down and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden something runs across the top of my foot. And so I jumped and I realized it was a mouse. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I mean, mice, yeah, they carry disease and all that, but they, no big deal, right? Well, it was running this way. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, it's gone. And then I hear to the left of me there's a little half brick retaining wall we have on our front porch. And I'm like, oh my gosh, do we have more mice? So I look over the wall and I just lean over, and here comes this huge black snake. Black snakes are pretty common here in Missouri, as I'm sure they're common elsewhere too, but and that's what they do. They eat the mice. So I think that mouse was just running for its life. I ran for my life. So I jump up out of the chair. I'm like, no, no, no. And I go running in. No, Chris. I'm calling my husband. He's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, snake, big snake, big snake. And I'm just like huddled in a corner in my entryway. And my husband, of course, starts laughing because he thinks it's funny that I'm terrified of snakes. Yeah. And so he's like, all right. So he gets some gloves on, or he goes out there. He takes one look and he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to put some gloves on and get a towel because it was huge. And he's not squeamish from that kind of stuff, but even he was kind of like, whoa, that's a big one. I mean, they're not poisonous. They just catch mice, but I don't care. I do not care. So yeah, he got it. He took it out to the barn. where there are plenty of mice. And so, and you know, when you live in the country, you don't, trying to get rid of mice is like, you know, finding a needle in a haystack kind of thing. It just doesn't happen. You just don't get rid of them. And obviously we can get rid of them out of the house, but yeah, oh my gosh, I was terrified. I can't look at pictures of them, video, nothing like that. I just can't do it. I'm terrified. And I blame my sister. My sister, when we were growing up, we lived in New Jersey. We lived in New Jersey a couple times, actually. And I used to get those, what are they? Those zoo magazines, you know, where they'd feature an animal each month. Well, one came in the mail obviously on snakes. Had never really had a problem with it before. I was about 13, I think. Well, there was a fold-out poster, and even thinking about it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It was this emerald green snake with his mouth wide open, fangs, everything, and she taped it to my bedroom door and closed my door so that when I came around the corner, that was the first thing I saw, and I lost it. I was just, oh my gosh, I just lost it. And yeah, so ever since then, yeah, it's her fault, as I like to remind her. I'm like, you were so mean to me. She was the little sister, or is the little sister, and sometimes you wouldn't know it though. Okay, I really like how that's turning out. I think that's super cool. Do I want to put some words on there, maybe? Some script? Do I want script on there? I'm thinking. Maybe with some walnut stain, so it's not so and just kind of I think we're good. All right. I'll set that there. I like that a lot. I think that turned out super cool. Definitely has more of a kind of a subtle grunge to it, doesn't it? At least that's what I think. Awesome. Love that. Okay. So how are we doing on time again? We are just at 45 minutes. So I am going to do one more and then we will be done. So I've got this one. This is kind of a rusty brown. So this is going to be perfect for rusty hinge, weathered wood, maybe even some black soot. Let's find a stencil. Let's start with the clock gears because I think those would be super cool. Let me just rub my brush here. Try and get some of the excess off. Do I want to start with rusty hinge or do I want to go with walnut stain? Let's go with walnut stain first. Y'all were probably like, no, don't do that. Very, very subtle, which is what I'm looking for again. Oh yeah. Loving it. My stencil slipped just a smidge, but that's okay. I need to make sure I'm holding it down really good. Yep. Digging that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. This one. Yep. Oh, yep. Okay. I think we're good on that one. So now what I'm gonna do is, what kind of, with the clock gears, I'm wondering if I do another stencil or if I just go with that could work. Let's try the rusty hinge. Yeah, still very subtle. Kind of overlaps the clock gears, but it's okay. I think it works. Let's flip that around. Yep. Loving, loving. Can you see that? Let's do, yep. All right. We are smoking here. I'll just rub some of this onto here. Super fun. Okay. Now let's do some stamps. Do I want to do that? No, we've got a lot of lines, so maybe we need to do more. Yeah, maybe we'll do the, maybe these. Find my other block. Did I drop it? No, that was the other one. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I got a lot going on here. I do, don't I? Okay. So let's start with this one. Okay. What color do we want? Do we want black soot or Uncharted Mariner? Let's go with the Uncharted Mariner. I'm just going to lightly tamp this because I don't want a deep stamp. Get some excess ink off. Oh, that's neat. How do I want to do this? So we've got just a few of those. Get this one. I wonder if we did some weathered wood. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but we're going to find out. Sorry, trying to get the sorry, I'm playing. Let's go. No. Let's go here. So that's looking pretty cool, I think. Okay, so that's that one. Let me get my lids back on. And let's do one in the stormy sky. Let's see. What do I want? Let's do one of these leaves. Yep. Come on. Yep. All right. I think we're going to call this one good. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. Isn't that pretty? Love it. I love the muted undertones. I think, you know, with the burst of color on top, it really just makes it pop. All right, so stamp that ink off. I have to get my baby wipes out because that's pretty grooved. All right, so we did this one. We did this one, which I also really like. This one, I think this one's fun. And then our very first one, which was this one. I might do a little bit more to this one. You know, when you first start, you're hesitant to do too much, but once you get going, it kind of opens up your imagination on what you can do. So yeah. Yeah, so if you haven't checked out her channel, again, I'll try and link it in the description box below. Sevenplaza. And this was just a really great idea. So thank you for that. I will definitely be using these. And I think I'm definitely going to try and do something where, you know, it'll go on, you know, some heavy duty craft card, and turn it into just like a little mini grunge junk journal. So yeah, I can totally do this with, these would make great covers. They'd even make great pages or even tags. You could cut these up and make tags out of them. Yeah, there's all kinds of possibilities. So yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that is it for me today. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend, and I know I'm going to try to. I'm really not doing much of anything this weekend except maybe laundry and trying to get my bedroom and bathroom clean. Yeah, those are a disaster. So anyway, all right, guys, take care. Again, have a fantastic week and weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.